Hello, my lovelies. Think about a person you're not with anymore, how they felt before breakup, how are they feeling now. With this, we might even understand better why did you guys break up? Why are you guys in separation? So you think about one person from your past or maybe present, I don't know, and which heart or there is this little star here matches the energy of the person. Follow your intuition. You can think about two people, three people, but each pile is very unique, tells a completely different story, so it's one person per pile, and the timestamps are down below. In your detail, in your energy, we have the private readings. I'm also a therapist. This is collective, so take what resonates. What doesn't resonate, you give it out to the universe. It's for someone else. We have a lot of advice here. If one of these profound advices here work for you, then we already are happy here. You made my day. Leave it down in the comment section. What would you like to watch? I have a channel in Portuguese. This is a new channel in English. So let me know what you want to watch, and I will craft just for you here on YouTube in your honor. I invite you to subscribe, like, give it a hype if you identify with this energy. I'll see you in your pile. Hello, everyone who chose number one. Let's see how they felt before breakup, before separation. The main thing that we need to understand, the world. It's it's important, it's big, it's huge. This is not a crush. This is something profound, deep, really important. It was, at least in the past, okay? So, how they felt before separation. And maybe here now, we in a way could look for an explanation what actually happened. Maybe you don't have closure, you don't understand what was going on. So, but the main feeling is that you are so relevant, you are so important. Ace of Swords, the Empress, King of Swords, Queen of Swords. So, for some of you, there was a third party situation going on here, and they had to make a choice, and they were very rational, so they chose with their head and not their heart. Not because they didn't have feelings for you, they did have a lot of feelings for you, but somehow the rational choice was someone else or something else, another lifestyle. Maybe this person lives far away from you. Maybe they have a different religion. Maybe they have difficult children, difficult parents. I don't know. Something made them rationalize everything, and in spite of how much they feel for you, they thought this other situation makes more sense. So it was a completely rational decision. Knight of Pentacles, Four of Swords, the Emperor, Page of Cups. So walking away from you was a controlling, rational decision, looking for a life that would be easier, more comfortable, more suited to their ambitions, more pleasing to their family and friends. Very, very rational, very much in their head. And it took a while for them to decide that it was not easy. It was something that they really thought through. And then they decided to, in a way, get their heart, get those feelings, put it in a box, and say, it, it makes more sense to organize my life in this other direction because of my family, my work, where I live, my social situation, blah blah blah. Okay, but that's how it was. But do they have feel? Did this is the past? Feelings for you were absolutely there, but this is a very rational person, and I don't know. They made this decision with their big, stubborn, controlling thinking head. This is I'm sorry. This is so frustrating. This is so frustrating. To think that the person had feelings for you, like true feelings, actual feelings. You were the Empress, and they chose the Queen of Swords. So it's like, dude. Anyway, free will, free will. And how are they feeling right now? Now that things are done, so they made this decision, and what about now? Did it pay off? Four of Swords. No, oh man, why do people behave this way? This is so frustrating. But it didn't pay off. They are not happy. Okay, how are they feeling right now about you, about being away from you? And I understand here that they are the ones who walked away. If it's sometimes, so there is this 9 to 5% of my audience that is going to identify in that Empress energy, but perhaps it has nothing to do with gender. Okay, we're talking about energy, but if you identified as the masculine energy that who walked away, then you adapt. Okay, but no, it didn't pay off. How are they feeling about you right now? Four of Swords again. Thinking and thinking and thinking. Oh my God, is this person attached to their thinking? I mean, some people never feel what they have to feel. They learn not to feel. They're not allowed to feel when they're children. I don't know what happened to this person, but they keep remembering and reminiscing about how happy they felt with you, how happy and genuine, and so they chose this life of performance of looking well in pictures. I don't know why, but it is with you that they feel that they can actually be who they truly are. It is with you that they don't need to wear masks. And they made a choice to walk away from this freedom this joy that they have when they're with you for something else. But they cannot stop thinking about you. They resist the temptation to write to you, to come towards you, but it's there. It's there. They miss, it's not, well, they miss you, yes, but they miss who they are next to you. They miss how they feel, the version of themselves that exists when they are with you. The easygoing, the freedom, the relaxation, they miss the equal give and take. But I feel that you're not a very demanding person in the sense that you accept them for who they are. And that's not what they are living in the situation they chose. I'm not saying they chose another person to date. It could be about family, religion, social situation. I don't know. It could be about anything, but they didn't choose you, right? How they feel about you now. Eight of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Three of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. So, first of all, they believe that to get in touch with you again would not be so easy. They could face they would have to be willing to explain themselves, apologize. Something like this would have to happen because they put you in a defensive position. They created this for you. Okay, so they feel this. They have these fantasies of, but what if I worked on this distance, different religion, age gap, blah blah blah. What if I worked on that? Why didn't I? I was happy in that situation. Why did I do? No, they are questioning their choice often. And then some days they know I made the right choice. Look at how my life is well organized, put together, pretty in the pictures, blah blah blah. Look at how my family and friends are appeased by the choices I made. You know, some days they feel like this. And then out of nowhere, they think about you, they remember you, and then they are, but that was my person. That was a good partnership. I could be who I truly am. I could be myself. So you see, it's not simply about you. It's about conforming with who people say, because in life, all of us have to make this choice. Are we going to conform and be the one that we were told we should be? Or are we going to be brave enough to be who we truly are, the best version of ourselves, our true selves? Are we going to be brave enough to break the pattern? And In this decision comes you saying to this person, come be yourself by my side. So it's not just about choosing or not choosing you, it's about choosing or not choosing to break free from the mold. And they chose to live within the mold. So they are who their family, their community told them to be. They're fulfilling that role. And being with you means in their head, I'm not even saying they're right. I'm not even, maybe that's not even true. Okay, but in their head, to be with you would be to step down from this role and accepting who they truly are. So it's a much, this is huge. And I don't think they're brave enough. But they do miss you. They do have feelings for you. They miss this version of themselves that is allowed to exist when they are by your side. But let's get more information here. So, how do they feel about you now? Because okay, they have feelings for you, but they willing to do something? Twin flames. You see, you are their twin flame. I don't even know if they believe in twin flames, but you get the picture. Like, oh my god, hand of cards. But you are a risky option. You see, they are not sure that their family would approve, that their church would approve, that whatever, something like this. And some people are really submissive regarding their families. It's something going on here. And engagement ring, completely split, completely in doubt. That is really frustrating, guys. I feel for you. We're going to get advice for you soon, okay? Just let me see if something makes more sense here. Although I think we got the picture. Surrender, patience, and energy. So yeah, that's this wheel of fortune inside their head, inside their heart. I love this person. Should I surrender? Should I hold back? And then they do nothing. And they wait and wait and wait. For what? For the planets to align, for a sign, for life to blow up, for what are they waiting for? It's just this. But they think about you a lot and they have a lot of feelings. However, it's about a lifestyle choice here. For some reason, you can leave in the comments what is so unusual about being with you, that because they're, how can I say, what makes you not picture perfect enough for this person? What is going on here? This is very frustrating for me, to think that someone loves another person, but they think, oh, but they're not from my the same cultural background, so I'm going to swallow this love and marry someone who is, I don't know, my mommy and daddy will approve, and then life is going to be wonderful. It's just no, that that's so silly. Anyway, humans, advice for you now. Um, I'm asking from your guardian angels, your spirit guides, beloved pile one. What is best for you here? What should you do? Eight of Wands, King of Cups, Three of Swords, and the High Priestess. So it's this anticipation for this person to send you a message, to come for you. It doesn't come from nowhere. It comes from this person thinking about you so often that their energy is kind of hijacking your energy somehow. You see, because you guys, you do have a soul connection here. It is a profound connection, and this person keeps sending you and energy and thinking about you. And so sometimes the sadness that you feel over this situation is not yours. It's their sadness, their regret, their poor decision making. They feel heartbroken, but they are the ones causing it. And they keep invading your energy field. I hope it makes sense. Because when two people are connected, they have been through, I don't know, perhaps many, many lifetimes together again and again and again and again. And now the situation is repeating here. Again, you meet this person from your soul family. It doesn't work out because of convenience, because of social pressures. They gave in to social pressures. They rejected you, they walked away because of rigid, controlling thinking life, but they do love you. And then this is harmful for you in a way, not on purpose. I think they absolutely have no idea that they're doing this. So the advice for you is that, well, first of all, you need to understand that you cannot decide for the other person. You cannot be courageous and face realities in life for the other person. It's something that they have to do and they are not doing. But they keep thinking about you and feeling things and, feeding into fantasies. You thinking about you is their escape from reality. It's their they have this whole fantasy in their heads. So whenever they're bored, whenever the life choices that they made, they're not paying off, which is often, they distract themselves by thinking about you and thinking about you and thinking about you, and that is not healthy for you. So whenever you feel sad about this person, is this really yours? So you can do some spiritual work and pray for this person. Imagine that you are surrendering them to their guardian angel, and will they act? Will they actually do something? I'm sorry about being annoyed here. It's just, I am annoyed. Will they do something? Are they willing, capable of doing something? Okay, so if I was feeling some irritation before, uh, they are choosing tradition. They are choosing to fulfill the role here, okay? And it doesn't matter what they feel about you, how much love they feel about you, and they do, and it's a reality. Their plan is to get this love, put in a box, in a shelf, and that's something that is just there. But their choice is tradition and limiting beliefs, and that's it. Okay, and they plan on distracting themselves from this pain of missing you with going out with their friends, having fun, blah blah blah. Okay, but it's I feel that this person is going to be forever thinking, oh, what if the planets aligned? Then I could go and look for pile number one and see if they're still waiting. So deep inside, they have this hope that you would be waiting and waiting forever and ever until everything was perfect, until every single issue here was magically resolved. And when that happened, then they would be happy with you. But until then, it has to come from their own effort, their own sacrifice, then that's a no go. That's let's get this feeling put in a box, lock, and keep it in the shelf, hoping and dreaming and fantasizing and blah blah blah. And oh dear me. So I'm sorry about being annoyed by this, but I found it so oddly frustrating that someone, first of all, where do they get this level of self-control? I don't understand because I don't work like this. If I love someone, I love them. But this person has genuine love for you, and they're able to muster this self control in order to be the perfect citizen. And this is so 1955. Do you get the vibe? This is so ancient. It's like this proper citizen kind of BS, perfect son, perfect member of church. That's the vibe that I get here. I'm so sorry, guys. Um, yeah, but I don't see this person acting on their own free will to fix anything. So unless things fall into place by themselves magically, they will do nothing. If it requires their effort, their sacrifice, then it's not happening. And so hold your head high. That's why I found this annoying, because I realize now I found this a bit offensive. Okay, I found this slightly offensive. diminishing your value somehow. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's how I would feel in your situation. Like, well, so they love me, but I'm not good enough to be on their family parties. I'm not good enough to be introduced to their mama. So therefore, I'm being rejected in spite of them actually loving me. So that I felt that this is harsh and frustrating and somehow offensive. Not that this person is doing on purpose. I see no ill intention here. It's the opposite. They only wish you well. This is someone that really considers you as their best friend. They admire, they love you, they respect you. It's just that the whole thing is, yeah, giving me irritation vibes here. So yeah, anyway, that's that's what I see. I'm your honest reader, always honest, always to the point. But that's what I'm seeing here. Okay, guys. um yeah, so I'm going to close this one here. You can leave it in the comments, some affirmation. Why don't you write down in the comments, I am ready for reciprocal love. I am ready to receive a love that has presence, that is available. I am ready to receive healthy love. That's it. Okay? So that's a collective reading. Take what resonates, what doesn't resonate. It's for someone else out there. In your energy, in your detail. We have the private readings. I'm also a therapist. My contact is down below. And write me and I'll let you know how the tarot works, how the therapies work. Now, like, subscribe, give it a hype if you identify with my energy. I am sending you all my love today. Number two, let's see how they felt before separation. Green quartz. Okay, so the main energy before separation. Death. Ooh, ouch. Okay, that hurt. Why? I need an explanation for that because that was heavy. How they felt before separation, and maybe we have an explanation here on why you guys didn't work. The cards are jumping. The star, the star is about, in this context, um, expectations that are not realistic, childish expectations. King of Pentacles, King of Cups, Ten of Cups. Is it possible, leave it in the comments for me, that somehow this person thought that you were in love with someone else, that you wanted to be with someone else and not with them? Because we have two kings here. So somehow, is it possible that this person misread the situation, that you were actually in love with someone else and they wanted to have everything with you, but they believed that you were in love with someone else? Something like that. Okay, let's get more info here. Three of Pentacles, how they felt before breakup. Okay, so you could write to me in the comments, this person is delusional, they are crazy. Where did they get this from? This person is too jealous. They are, I don't know, but that's what I see here, that they wanted to have an actual partnership with you. They wanted to develop an actual relationship with you, but somehow they got this idea that you were in love with someone else. And that took them by surprise. And that's how things come here with the main energy as death. Because this person felt like it was the end of the world. Where was this person getting these ideas? You tell me, but that's what they thought, that they would not be able to compete with someone else in your heart. Is this real? Is this person delusional? I don't know, but that's their truth. That's how they understood the situation, and they were heartbroken by this. It was really painful for them. And sometimes people suffer so much from things that are not even real. It's just somehow, is it real? Is it not? Wow. If this is the actual situation, then okay. But if this is not, and this person imagined all this, then oh my God. Okay, let's see. How are they feeling now that you're separated? Page of Cups. They still have feelings for you. They still, I, they have the sweet spot for you. How they feel about you now? Death again. Wow, this is so dramatic. Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Temperance. This is another level of drama. I really just, can you please give me the gossip? Is this real, or is this person's imagination? Okay, so they believe that the best thing for them is to walk away from you. That's the only way for them to heal, to walk away from you, because you cannot love them back because of what we saw they believe in. They believe you love someone else. Your heart belongs to someone else. You wanted to be married to that other guy or woman, okay, in their head. And then, therefore, there's nothing left for them to do but to walk away in search for healing. Wow. Nine of Wands. How they feel about you right now. The Devil. Hierophant. And the Seven of Pentacles. They are struggling. They're heartbroken. You are the best and the worst thing that ever happened to them. You broke their heart. That's their version. I'm not saying they're right. Chances are this person is a little bit delusional, because this is so dramatic. And then the right thing for them, the only option left, is to walk away looking for healing. One day at one day at a time, slowly healing from the heart wrecking that you caused to them. That's their point of view. I so want the gossip here. How's this person feeling about you right now? Okay, sorry. This I'm feeling sorry for them. You know what? The energy is coming through my body here, and I feel like crying. Okay, I feel like crying. That's the energy that is coming from this person. The Green Reaper. Oh my God. The relationship is over. No second chances. What have you done to this person? Or maybe you didn't do anything and they're delulu. Deep hurt, sad, separation. Wow. Cassette. Replaying events over in your head. So I'm feeling sorry for this person. If they're being, if they understood things right, I feel sorry for them. If they are delusional, I feel sorry for them for being delusional. We're getting to the advice part, okay? Just hang on, hold on. If this is not resonating, pick another pile, pick another video, just breathe and relax. But if this is resonating, then wait for the advice part, okay? How they feel about you. That you, first and foremost, you were a good friend. They miss your friendship. They miss talking to you for hours and hours and hours and hours. And they think that you are empowering yourself. You're very, how can I say, empowered person. And if you actually loved someone else, it was the best thing for you to go after your dreams because they believe that your dream was pursuing something else with this other person and that you were right in doing that. That's what they think, they believe, okay? And invitation, so, but they, deep inside, they have this tiny hope that you would show up, you would invite them to do something again. They keep hoping. They have this tiny hope that they are wrong. They don't want to be right, okay? They don't want to be right about this whole mess here that I see. Wow. Let's get some advice for you. So, guardian angels, spirit guides from pile 2. What is the best thing for them, sorry, to do in this situation? What is the best course of action for pile number 2? 5 of Wands, 3 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, the Devil. So be sure of what you want. Do you actually care about this person that much? Do you actually want to be with this person? You have to be 100% sure. So don't look for them unless you have this absolute certainty that you want to try and follow a path with them and all of this. It has to be 110% here. You have to debate with yourself in the most truthful, profound way. How did they come to the conclusion that your heart was still with someone else? What happened here? You have to have the clarity here. Okay, so you have the power in this situation. The ball is in your court. You have the power here. But you have to be 110% sure, okay? If you want to be with this person, know that they have this dramatic nature. If you want a life that is more peaceful, more organized, no drama, no, this is not an easy person I see here. They have a lot of feelings for you, but they are not easy. This is, you know the person better than I do. I only saw, but I felt the energy here. Okay, so I know it's not an easy person. I know it's a dramatic person who really has feelings for you, but this is someone you would have to prove your love to this person. You would have to prove to this person that they can trust you, that you don't love that other guy or woman, whatever. You would have to work on this. You would have to be patient. How much do you love this person? How much are you willing to put on this? Because it's your choice here, I see. Okay? And if you really want a peaceful, easy life, just walk away. If you really love this person, listen, it's a collective reading. Hundreds, thousands of people watch these videos on YouTube. So I cannot know if this person is being delusional, if they are the abusive ones, or maybe this actually happened this way. So you have to use your judgment here. Do they have a point? Is this person delusional? In case they are delusional, just run for the hills. But if they have a point, if things actually happened in a way that they are not crazy in interpreting things this way, then what I can say is that this person still has feelings for you and they have hopes of being with you. So I have to trust that you're going to have discernment here. Okay? So are they right? Do they have a point? Are they being delusional? Is this person crazy, possessive, jealous, blah, blah, blah? You have to know because it's a collective reading. Okay? In your detail, in your energy, then we have the private readings. I'm also a therapist. Write me and I will let you know how the tarot works and the therapies, of course. Now, that's what I have for you, Pile 2. Like, subscribe, give it a hype if you identify with my energy. Sending you all my love today. Pile 3, I was randomly picking the hearts, but the star kept coming. I don't know why. So it's okay. Let it be a star here. Main energy for how they felt before separation. King of Wands. King of Wands. Commit. No. Okay, I'm Brazilian. This is. I speak Portuguese. Give me a break. This person was not willing to commit. It was all charm, all seduction, blah blah blah, but no real commitment here. That's what happened before separation. I have a channel in Portuguese in case you want to practice your Portuguese. I don't know what I would say. The Lovers, Four of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and Page of Wands. Oh, so they were in love with you. They were really attached to you. They could see a future. It's all here. Why wouldn't they commit? But they somehow refuse to commit. They saw you as a some type of soulmate. You see the birds. Yes, I'm in Brazil, guys. Listen to the birds. And I live in a big city, by the way. It's a very big city, but we still have it's a mix of everything. It's so colorful. Anyway, let's go back to the reading. Lots of feelings, profound feelings, attachment, but somehow they didn't choose to commit. How they felt before separation, the Chariot, Two of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Two of Cups. So, I mean, the Lovers and Two of Cups, this person, they really loved you. However, we have cards here of not being able to balance loving you and their ambitions in life, their wishes, their perhaps for some they wanted to behave like a single person, go out with their friends, do their thing, and keep you there, you know. For some it could be about work, it could be like material ambitions as well. I don't know, something happened here. They they were in love with you. It doesn't make sense. Why did you not commit? Crazy person. Queen of Wands, Seven of Wands. And they actually believed that they were doing what was right. Like, oh no, I'm in love, but I'm going to do the right thing. And I don't know. I don't know. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And you are Queen of Wands with King of Wands, so it's counterpart. The Lovers. Why are you guys not together? I don't understand this. It doesn't make any sense. What I feel is that this person gave in to some temptations in life, and maybe you said, listen, I'm not putting up with this behavior. Here, it could be even about addiction. Wow, are we ever able to compete with addictions. No, we're not able to compete with addictions. I mean, I had this problem in my life with people who had their compulsions, and no one can compete with another person's addictions. And there was something here, okay? There was something here that was stronger than love, and it was not a good thing. It was destructive, self destructive. Something hijacked this connection that was supposed to be amazing. That's very sad. Okay, how are they feeling today? I see here the typical me or your addiction, and addiction wins. That's it. Oh, but it's not substance abuse. It's this person is a workaholic. Okay, but they hide behind work, whatever, Something won over love here, and it wasn't good. This is so sad. Oh, how do they feel right now? Nine of Wands, wounded. The card of the warrior. Main energy is the card of the last battle. How are they feeling right now? Death. Oh, Ten of Swords. Okay, excruciating, painfully feeling heartbroken, dead inside. It hurts so much that it hurts physically. That's the level here. Seven of Cups. Daydreaming about you, but still fighting, debating how they feel about you, wishing they could work on things, wishing they could make it right. However, they feel that they need to close this chapter because they think that you are, how can I say, when someone is too high up and you cannot reach the person, okay? So probably this person did not overcome whatever bad choices they were making. Is that the point here? Because Seven of Cups and Nine of Cups are cards of talking about drinking too much, doing something too much. How is this person regarding their whatever they should have overcome? Nope, still there, guys. So, whatever it was that this person was doing, they're still doing it. It's in a way they're so attached to this behavior that they gaslight themselves into thinking that this is okay. That's wow, that's so complicated here. That's really ooh, the energy is of self-indulgence. I feel the energy of this person is coming through my body, and it's someone that is um this person doesn't see why they have to change. They are not changed. Okay, so they feel very sorry that things didn't work out between the two of you because of whatever it is that they do. but they don't see why they should change. That's the energy. It's like, but that's how I am. That's who I am. Anyway, what is the best thing for you to do? Let's ask your guardian angels, your spirit guides. What is the best thing for you to do here? Seven of Pentacles, King of Cup, Knight of Cups, sorry. Six of Wands, Ace of Wands. Okay. The Hierophant, Seven of Swords, the Star, Nine of Wands. Okay, so that's what I wanted to know here. It's clarified. So, um, this person is not willing to quit their bad habits at all. I'm sorry. So, understand that you did all you could, but you can only do your share, your part. If someone has a codependency on their friends, for example, and they refuse to lead a normal, healthy relationship commitment, some people are unable to do that. And whatever it is, because it could be substances here, it could be something more serious. But for some people, it's simply about a lifestyle in which everything is around them, it's for them, it's my friends, my me time, me, this type of, this, then this person is unable to be in a normal relationship, whatever this is, if it's a light thing, codependent on their family and friends, or there's a real addiction here, whatever it is, it doesn't matter what you do. This person doesn't want to change. They're completely attached to this lifestyle. It's who they are. They believe. Very limited view of oneself, but that's how they perceive themselves. As, this is who I am. I'm not going to change no matter how much I love another person. And then the reading says you should go after your dreams. What do you want? What do you want in a person? What do you want in a relationship? Do you want commitment? Do you want structure? Do you want to build a life with someone? Dream higher, dream, aim to the stars. You deserve to aim to the stars. Is that the correct expression in English? Correct me in the comment section. Um, and know that you've done all you could. It's not your job to fix people who do not want fixing. What is your dream? Go after your dream. You want to build a family. You want commitment. You want presence. You want emotional responsibility. You want someone who fights for the relationship, who puts the relationship first. Go after your dreams, and unfortunately, I don't see this person fulfilling this. I'm getting confused here. I don't even know if I got the same amount of cards as I did in pile 1 and 2 here. It's really, you know, the energy that is coming through my body here is when we are gaslighted by someone else and then we feel so confused. It's when you call out someone for drinking too much, for example, and then they say, "You're crazy, I didn't do that." And then you start wondering if you're actually crazy. And you start, getting in this fog by being gaslighted by someone who is, or you say you're non-committal, and the person gaslights you. And but it's normal to see your friends in this amount of time. Psychology says it's healthy to blah 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 blah, and they gaslight you, and then you start thinking, I should have recorded this conversation. When you feel that you wanted the conversations to have been recorded, so you understand if you're crazy or not. That's how I feel in this energy. Okay, it's not good. And the sad thing is that this had so much potential at the beginning. But when I went through my collection here of hearts and stars, I never got the hearts in my fingers. I only got stars for a reason, because, it doesn't deserve a heart. I'm so sorry. So let's put some affirmations. If you feel like it, you can write in the comment section. I deserve to build a life with a healthy person. I deserve to be in a committed relationship that is sober and loving and peaceful. Okay, guys, that's what I have. Pile number 3. I'm sorry it was such a doomsday reading. It was very, I don't know. But anyway, you deserve better. That's all I have to say to you. This is a collective reading. Take what resonates, leave it to the universe, whatever doesn't. Go to another pile. It's out there on YouTube for hundreds, thousands of people to watch. We don't know. In your detail, we have the private readings. I'm also a therapist. Write me and I'll let you know how everything works. Like, subscribe, give it a hype if you identify with my energy. Sending you all my love today.